bring you in on it. So whenever I load in, let's get rid of the slideshow. It's on this one. Whenever I load in an aircraft, or whenever I'm going on a flight and I'm using a particularly heavy loaded plane, in this case it's Carenado's F50. Now they're not particularly heavy, you know, and I'm using the light version. In the previous video I didn't use the light version, and we're going to see what the difference is, but in fact the flight number is VH, I think it's VH anyway. Just double check that. With Project Fly, which I think we still need to book. Yeah, we need to book that actually. So we'll do that now. YMML, that's where we're going. Melbourne, Australia to YMLT, which is in Tasmania. Both can't talk today. Both of them are Orbex airports. What's this update? No, I don't want you to update, sorry. Okay, so we're going from Melbourne, Australia down to Tasmania, Launceston, whatever. And we are flying the Fokker F50. There it is. It's the Virgin one. So our flight number 1977. Our is VA 1977. Sorry, VA 1977. So change that to VA 1977. Oh, we can only have. Oh, it's 197. Oh dear. I've been typing in extra 7 every single time. Well, we're gonna have to keep it on Project Flyers. Oh, actually no, we'll just do that because I don't know if it'll track it though the same. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Scheduled flight IFR. We're doing it offline. We should. Well, I did put originally 9 a.m., but I'm going to change that to 9:30 now because I don't think we will make our listed departure time. So delays have already put us back. Okay. So there it is down there. Let me load in. So what I do, going back to P3D, is I load in the default aircraft. You know, P3D recommends, or not P3D, but some like PMDG, they recommend load in the default one first, then change it to this one. And that's what I've just done, is loaded in and changed it, and it's a lot easier. Oh hello, what's this? This has never come up before. Turn off all mobs to use the mouse, which is okay. Message will not appear at the beginning after the hour. I'd never seen this before in my life. So, oh, what's going on here? Again, this has never come up either. This is all very weird. For some reason the camera is a bit weird as well. Oh, it's using a different, so we'll just load in that. Oh. Camera is very different in the F-Lite than it is in the regular version. That's very bizarre. That is very bizarre. So the camera positions in the Lite series is a lot different than it is in the normal. Okay, I hope there's nothing else different. So let's save that preset. Lift window. Oh, what happened there? Oh dear. See, this is what happens when you do things. Right. So, dear. So that's that, and then move it a bit forward, and then we're going to pan to look at our window and tilt down a little bit. And there we go. Update the preset. We're going to have to do this for every single one. Sorry guys about this. I did not know that the camera positions are not the same for the F-Lite. Like, the plane is not in the same position as your F-Lite version, as your light version. That's very bizarre. So we've got to reset all our camera positions. It's a good thing that I said that we you know, leaving a little bit later. I mean, look at that. Look how out that is. This is so weird. So are these like low resolution textures or something that they're being used? I don't know. all very strange. Okay, and we'll do it just like that because I want it to look like I am bending over to look at it. So update the position, the overhead. Oh my life, this is painful. Forward, laterally, forward. So I like to do it as if I am seated in the pilot's position. There we go. In fact, we need to tilt this down. So we need to be as if we are looking in from the pilot's seat. So, and I might do a little bit of a cheat here, but we need to go forward. And then pan that way. And then tilt up. Yeah, that's better. Do more that way. Tilt up. Do a little bit of a roll. And then move forward. There we go. That should do. That's the overhead. And then we've got the autopilot panel. This is just bizarre. Yeah, if I'd have known it was going to be like this, guys, I wouldn't have even bothered loading in the normal one. Right, so there we are. Now it's kind of like we move forward a bit more. There we go. Now it's like we're leaning over to see the panel here. Then we've got the radio. Although I must say, the texturing in here does look a little bit better. Hang on, let's get rid of that seat. I want that seat to be there. I must say, it does look like the texturing is a little bit better. So forward, tilt down, a little more forward, tilt down, there we go. Update that one, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do the wings as well when the plane comes in. Yeah, that's not too bad actually, that one. I can just pan it and go down a bit. That's not too bad. Ground, yeah, keep that. Spots. Ground, actually, we'll go back a little bit further. There we go. Spots, passenger. Now this is going to be the weird. Oh, hello. Now I was told that you don't get the cabin modeled in the Light series. So what's this? This is the cabin. Nah, I don't know. What's going on? I was told you don't get this. What? Hang on, I'm changing all the F50 positions, I need to do that. Oh, this is painful. I need to import is what I should have done. That's what I should have done. Which means I'm going to do all that again. But hopefully, it should have saved where we're up to kind of thing. Like, pilot, sort of, saved. Yeah, move that forward a bit, about there. Update presets. Sign the key. I'm very sorry about this, guys. Pilot's left position. Sign key 4. So now you get to see how I map everything. How exciting. That's the co-pilots. The FMC is the star button. The overhead is number 9 because I kind of have it set the same in all the aircrafts, you know. and then that one will be 8. And then the radios are 3. And it's kind of like, it's easy to remember then, you know. So we've got 7, 1, and 2 left over, I believe. Yeah, so number 1 is the ground position, because that's kind of like the first one you go to. And then number 2, which we haven't used, would be the spot, because that goes a bit closer. So it's like 1, 2, and then we're in, okay? And then passenger left is usually, sometimes it's 7 and 8, but I go plus and minus in this case. So minus for that, and then plus for that. Which means we've got like 1 left over. So I can, if I want to, add another one, but you know what, I ain't gonna. So we've done enough messing around. Right, let's get back in. There we are. Let's have a look around. Am I in the right position? I like to try and be in the right position for my eyeballs. So I should be. Yep, I feel that's correct. And then that gives me the most realism, you know. The only thing I don't really enjoy is this here being that high. I don't know, it's not realistic to get rid of it, so I can see all this. It's actually more realistic to keep it there. But then I really can't see anything, you know. It seems to oh, it disappears when you scroll forward. Oh, that's okay then. That's fine. That's okay. But then it don't come back. Right. Okay, that's not realistic. Hang on, let's try it. Clicked on it, and that's. Oh no, it doesn't disappear. I must have clicked on it by accident. Because yeah, I can't see any of that information. And if I've got this pulling back, oh, I suppose I would. But it's not going to be pulling back all the time, is it? So I can't fly the plane with it there, to be honest. So it's got to go, I'm afraid. The cookie crumbles. Right, okay, so we've done that now. Let me get rid of this over here. If you're coming in, say hi. Just sorting out everything. So we've got, boom, there we are. Now, what was I doing? Let's go back to Project Fly, because I have got to load up it. So this is the flight here, the YMML, Melbourne to Tasmania. I'm going to dispatch that. We have now got to create the flight plan. So I bring up my website, I go to Flight Plan Database. Now this is, for me, the easiest way to do this, right? Actually put in your departure, okay? And then you put in your arrival, YMLT. And there you go, a very simple GPS navigational route. That's the simplified version. There are waypoints that are used. We are going to use the high airways, and this isn't a Pacific organized track. Or actually, is it? Hang on, let me just double check that. I don't think it is. High altitude between Asia. No, they're not. And it's not a NATS, which is North America. So we'll be ascending at 2,000. We'll be descending at 1,800. We'll be cruising at 20,000, and we'll be going up at 200 miles an hour. We'll be, that's actually should say 200 as well. And then we will be coming down. Actually, that should say 200 as well. To be honest, actually no, we can get away with about 225 on that one. And there we go. It's a 256 nautical mile, so it's not a very long one. And there we go. We have all the information. As you can see, it's put in some waypoints here, some VORs most likely, or fixes that we need to hit along the way. Now, I have never flown properly the Fokker 50, so I need to pop this in. I have already done it, so I'm just going to overwrite this file. Okay, and that's the one we're going to use to fly with, because it has the updated weather information as of right now, and that's what we need. So replace that one as well, and that's that done. We can get rid of that now. So I import the file there, open, and that's ready to fly now, so that's done. We can get rid of that. Then I go to active sky and do exactly the same, really. I have already loaded in the flight plan here. I'm going to do it again just in case, but I did do this before. But I'm going to load it in again. It shouldn't change anything. It hasn't. Although it has reset that. That should say 1800. I don't know why it reset that, because it should have actually. That's weird. Okay, so there we go. Save that. Overwrite, yeah. Right, so there is our flight. Now, our flight, if we go look at briefing, is only 1 hour and 10 minutes long. It's a very short flight. Probably about 15 minutes from top of climb to top of descent. Actually, maybe a bit longer. But very short, yeah. 9:52. Yeah, it's about 40 minutes. So that's our flight. We're done with this now. Actually, winds. Where is winds taken? Winds are blowing east to west there. So okay. So that's that basically. Now I am loaded in at the right space. So if we just have a look at the airport here, we're in Melbourne. Okay. It's put us on this little rampy thing here. Some of it steady, 15 frames. Oh my god! Oh, I never did configure it, did I? I never did sort out that configuration. I was going to sort it out for smoother frames, like untick a few things at Melbourne, but I never got into it. So it's a little bit until we take off. It'll be a little bit, you know. Oh well. So let's make sure everything is good to go. Right. We are good to go. Right, so next thing we got to do is go check out the flight plan versus fuel. Now, loaded in the flight plan, so the flight planner should have already loaded in. There yes, it has. And if we go to Nimbus, that's how much fuel we're going to be burning, 360, which is weird because when I did this before, it came up with a different figure. It came up with 325. So 359 gallons of fuel is what it's going to take us to get from there down to there. Okay. Okay, cancel that. So let's go to our fuel. Now there is a way to do stuff like this using the menu for, and I don't know how to access that menu. It's not in the add-ons. It doesn't tell me in the PDFs either. So I don't know how to access a lot of the menus. So yeah, or maybe I'll go to panel manager. No, that's not it. Because this is I don't know what this is, to be fair. Let's get rid of that. Keyboard. Unless it's this. But this is the P3D version, isn't it? Checklists. Yeah, I ain't got anything. Mission, choose to accept it. So there's our navlog, okay? That's not the one I'm looking for. I don't know where it is, but there are pop-ups that you can use. Let's see what GSX gives us. That was weird. Why didn't they do anything? Oh, I don't know. GSX ain't working, I guess. Right, let's go to our fuel and payload and let's sucker this up. So I'm 210 pounds and I have no co-pilot. So that's that. Then we've got, let's say we've got 2550 in the front. We'll say we've got 300 there, and we'll say we have 250 there. So it's a light flight today, guys. So 359 is what we need. So for me, I just divide that by 2. 359 divided by 2, and that gives me 180. Okay, so I pop 180 in the tanks. That's our flight. Now, obviously, we've got taxiing, so I reckon 20 gallons will be enough for taxiing. So that's 200. And then an extra 50 gallons in both tanks for in case we need to piss about or divert or anything like that. So we're not that much full, but we are still, 33,000 pounds when we have a max gross weight of 45,000. So not much trim is going to be needed on takeoff. We've got 500 gallons of fuel. That should be enough. I mean, that is 360 was our what the flight was, and we are loaded with like 200 more gallons than that. So yeah, that's pretty good there. Now, I wish I knew the buttons that unlocked the menu for this aircraft. I simply don't know the keystrokes. I have looked in the manual, but it doesn't say, this for that. It's this figure first panel shown when I accomplish the checklists, where you start, Oh, hang on, it does say you start down here. So maybe clicking, no, please don't click at all. So how can you start down there then? That's weird. Well, there's no option in that text, is there? So I do that. Got a pneumatic tube. Messages. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what how you bring up menus. I'm sure it's probably like Control or Shift E or something like that, but seriously, it doesn't tell you in the manuals. I've got the manuals up on my other computer. So you've got emergency procedures, okay, which is a PDF with what happens in different types of scenarios. You've got copyrights PDF, which is a one-page just of copyright information. Then you've got the normal procedures, which is the one I've got open, and that's got your checklist in. Let's scroll right down the bottom of it. Maybe it has. Nope. After parking, it's literally just about checklists. Nothing else. No other information about anything. So that's overhead panel layouts. So it tells you where your panels are. General switching panel, blah 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 panel. All these different panels. That's it. Just about panels. Then you've got performance tables. Reference, actually, there is one called reference. Performance table, so information you're going to need to know. And then you've got your performance ones, which have nothing to do with the sim plane. Then you've got the flight management one. That's all about the FMS, which I'm going to try and do for the first time today. So we're going to try that out. And then you've got the P3D recommended display settings, which again don't show you anything. There's no tutorial. There's no. I mean, I've looked up all the files. There's no, recommended or like I don't know. It's just so weird. It's very lacking in documentation. I feel that this aircraft is. So, saying all that, let's try and do something here. I've got to switch on the battery power now. Let's hope I've got some electrical power. So we're going to turn on, and from what I understand, you've got to start this sucker up pretty quick because this counts down to 0, and if it does, we are screwed. So external power, battery is on. Battery's been on. It's already zeroed. We've got no power. So if I tried to do a Control E engine start, it wouldn't work because I haven't got any power. Because that has already gone. That's already counted down. Once you load the aircraft, you've got to start it. Oh, there you go, got 50 there. So is that enough? Nope. 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 I've got no external power. So if I tried to do an engine start right now, it shouldn't work. But it does. Oh, right, okay. But how did that... How did that work when I've got no power? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did a okay, break then. You know what, these are brakes. Brakes. B for brakes. It's not here. There's no num button for brakes. So that's something to do with this. Right. That's just so weird, isn't it? That's just bizarre. Well, okay, well, we've started it up, I guess. So, okay, so as we've started it up, this thing should be working. So, should turn this on. Message, power. There we go, powered up. Right, so we turn to the menu, which we must be on. So, flight plan, we need to load our flight plan. So, we are leaving from YMML. Hang on, let me bring up. I've got yeah, YMML. That's what we're going from. So enter that, and then we're arriving at YML2. Then enter that, and then I think we have to go to menu. And there we go, we have to do the same, so there we are. Now, runway departing, I don't actually know what ATC will give us. But we're gonna say we're taking off from one runway. Let's see, they've got 9, 27, 16, and 34. And if we do base it off the wind information given to us, winds are blowing from east to west, okay? So you're looking at a runway heading between 240 to 300. There is a there's a runway 27, so 270. So if I click on that, runway 27, click on 3 and enter, and then we can put in this now. I have got set waypoints. A route has already been calculated for me. So our first waypoint is sometime SUNTI, which I don't see on here. So I don't know what to put in now, because that's not on my, hang on, the runway's disappeared. Runway 27, enter. Why does it disappear when I click on that? That should stay there surely. 27, 3, 1. Or maybe we should leave that blank then. Yeah, we'll leave it blank. Well, no, we should keep it though. So arrival. I don't know why that disappears. That should not disappear. I don't know. Well, maybe that's the wrong runway then, because let's try different ones. Enter, and then we go to that one. Ah, see, we get different. So we'll keep doing this until, so number 2, until we find SUNTI. That's our first waypoint, that is. So nothing there. And 34. So no, it's only these two, 27 and 9, that actually give us an answer. Now, looking on my thingy here, again, this is, I mean, it doesn't have all the waypoints on here, does it? Nav aids, stations, I mean, unless it's giving us some different stuff here. I mean, this doesn't have all the stations, really, does it? There's ones missing. So, but our first, on this map here, our first one is SUNTI. So, okay. I don't know what to say on that one, guys. Right, let's just type in the runway that we're going to be departing from, which I think is runway 3. I'm not going to put that in. Arrival, which we don't have to worry about this yet, so we don't know, because we don't know where we're coming from. But what happens when I push that? None. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to worry about this, I suppose, just yet. but yeah. Flight plan, right. Let's do that. Okay, let's see if ATC will give us runway, whatever. Put me headphones on.
This is status.
See what that gives us. Don't know what all that bloody visual. We're not doing visual. Right, let's request our clearance. Let's go back to our checklist. We need the seatbelt signs on, actually. They should all be sat down. Sit down, everyone. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Right, let's request clearance.
Melbourne clearance delivery. Fokker Victor Hotel Foxtrot November Oscar ready to copy. IFR clearance. Fokker Victor Hotel Foxtrot November Oscar. Cleared to Monty Airport is filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 9,000. Departure frequency is 132.0. Squawk 0625.
Right, Roger on that one.
Victor Hotel Foxtrot November Oscar. Cleared to Monty Airport is filed.
We don't know what our runway heading is yet, so I can't set the heading yet. But well, I think it's going to be 270. So if I set that to 270. 270. Click on that, and it should update, but it don't. So that should automatically update my heading. That should be.
That's good.
That should have updated. By clicking that, that updates your course. I don't know why I use that one. Why I use that one? Unless it's click that. Oh no, it's that. That's what. Right. Okay. That's 270. Hang on. 270. It's the heading. I did the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah. So just your heading, and then you click your course, and then it lines up. So that should say 270.
It says 180.
That's just weird. Why is it? That should say the same as that.
Melbourne clearance delivery. Cessna Victor Hotel Alpha Lima Alpha. Ready to copy. IFR clearance.
We got the wrong
Whiskey Golf Tango. Cessna Victor Hotel Alpha Lima Alpha. Cleared to Yankee Whiskey Golf Tango. Airport is filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 5,000. Departure frequency is 132.0.
That should say the same as the.
Cessna Victor Hotel Alpha Lima Alpha. Cleared to Yankee Whiskey Golf Tango. Airport as filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 5,000. Departure on 132.0. Squawk 2503. Cessna Alpha Lima Alpha. Read that correct. Contact ground
Weird.
on 121.
Right. Okay. We need to contact ground, and everybody's sat on their seats, I'm guessing. So. Yeah, mate. I'm flying again with the P3Dv4.5, mate. You know it. You know it, mate. But this time, I'm trying this little sucker. Yeah. This the other pages here. Yeah. I'm gonna try these little things. Fuel. I didn't set the fuel here. What can we do with fuel? Well, nothing. It's a bummer. I've not played with the flight management system, so that should be fun to do. Alright. Right, just go through the checklists now. We started the engines, kind of. They're all idled away. Let's set the flaps for takeoff. Set our trim a little bit. And we will need to also set our V thing for takeoff. So we'll be down at 2,000. So we'll set that. We don't want the autopilot to come on just yet. We'll just set it all up ready. We've set our heading, we've set our vertical speed takeoff, we've set our altitude. We can now request taxi. So let's go to, where are we? We'll make sure our thingies are all set. Our pressure, environmental pressure, taxi, we've got data and briefing, which we've just done. The radar and transponder is set, that is correct. Flight controls are all fine. Park and brake is actually set, which is a bit concerning considering we've got an engine that's running. There we go. Press the configure button and check absence and takeoff configure. But we haven't got any configure warning. So let's request taxi. Runway 9! Dude, it's runway 9! I thought it was going to be runway... Let's all do this again. So runway 9. There we go. I'm guessing that's like, we'll just do it, we'll say that. Yeah, click that. Oh, what? None. Enter. Arrival, put that all information in. So, there we go, flight summary. Right, okay. Runway 9, so we just need to adjust that again with this, so it's 90. I honestly thought it was going to be runway 27. I guess the winds were going in the other direction, were they, mate? Was it runway 9? Was it your runway 9? Oh, this takes so long to flip around. Look at that, so slow. Come on. 09, there, 90, there we go, there we go. Now clicking that, it should light up automatically. But it doesn't, it does it in the opposite direction. I've never got that. I don't get that. Have I configured something incorrectly or something? Did that. There we go, course 90. Oh, hang on, that said VHF, didn't it? VHF nav 1. Idiot. I think I've got that. I think that's wrong. I think that's why it's giving me that. Right, okay. Right then. Let's see if GSX is gonna work for us. Nope. Okay. Right. So we're gonna need a pushback. Thank you very much. Let's have a pushback. I guess we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the left there. All right. Okay. So have you ever flown around Australia, mate? Because I'm really liking Australia. I must say it's really nice. We need to up these engines. Go. Wow! Whoa, dude! Incursion on the runway. I mean, in the gate. What the? Look at that dude. He's just come straight through. He hasn't even waited. Pushback complete. I don't believe that dude. Honestly, he did not even wait. He saw us backing out. Surely. Cheeky MF. Did you see that, Orneville? He thinks he owns the airport. That dude. I need to go push back even more, mate. I haven't done it to the line. Right, let's go. We're all set up. We're all configured. I love the airport. I mean, look at it. Ooh, A380 there. We've got a 777 in front of us. Oh, I didn't do the old fly on this computer. I like to have them open on both, so I can look at the radar information. There we are. Oh, it looks like we got a fellow person here. There's somebody else at Melbourne. Let's see, we've got a guy taking off from Melbourne going to Canberra. He's in pre-flight at the moment. Hey? Oh, right, so he's talking to us then. Right, so that's that done. Oh gosh, we never did a taxi. There we go. Push these buttons, I don't know what they're going to do. Nothing. I love the way that in Australia everyone's got an American accent. You know, they haven't got like Australian set voice sets here. This airport only hires American ATC controllers. You know what? I'm guessing he's talking about us. Wow, look at this! This dude is just pummeling through everybody. Hang on a second, we better hold position here. What is going on here? Do you know what? I better hold position. He hasn't asked. Well, actually, he hasn't told me to, so he hasn't told me to hold position. So I'm just gonna have to keep going. I mean, this controller is basically allowing this runway incursion, this taxiway incursion to happen. He hasn't told me to hold further back. Do you know what I mean? Look, nothing. He just keeps telling this Qantas to hold still because there is a arm on the runway. And it's doing me head in a little bit. I mean, we can't go straight ahead. Look at that. Look at. I mean, we're gonna have to go around it. Let's tell that dude to wait for us. Oh man, we're gonna have to go around. Right. Let's avoid this dude. Right, there we go. I mean, we didn't even look left or right, did we? Just to see if there was any oncoming traffic. Oops. Right, so we're back on track now.
Everything was set up.
I don't know about that. Like, this should be a fun flight. To be fair, this should be a fun flight. You know, I mean, this is the first time I'm using the FMS or the FMC. Sorry, not the FMS. Flight management computer. So it should be a fun trial. We've got a 737 coming down right there on the runway.
He's parking it.
Or he's landing, sorry. There he goes. Nice landing, sunshine.
Nice one.
And then he's gonna take off. We're holding behind this 777 here. Look at the size difference between the 777 and the 737. You could literally get that fuselage into his engine. It's almost the same size, and that is true of the I think it's the A340, or the 757. No, the A340 and the A380. Their engines are massive. And you can literally get the fuselage of a 737 inside the engine. That's how big the engine is. Size of a bloody plane. Right, I best not get too close here. I hope we're not going to be holding for too long. You know what I mean? Right, so let's see here. Before takeoff, data and briefing is checked. We're cleared for the. We're not cleared for lineup, to be honest. We've actually got to tune into the tower here as soon as we get up to the line there. Our transponder is set, which our transponder is somewhere around here. There it is. That's all set. If I turn that off, flight controls have been checked. Select flight control lock off. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know where that is. Where would that be found? Flight must be a button. Control flight lock. This isn't even like set up properly. You know what I mean? I've got to learn how to sell this up, really. Fuel, whatever. I mean, we know it's our controls are working because look, there we go, all free and clear. Everything's working perfectly. So get rid of that. So he's taking off now. Qantas, go for it, buddy. Here he goes. Hold controls to prevent movement during UTV. I don't get the way they sorted this out here. Well, the aircraft did.
Roger, Qantas 687. Qantas 687. Hold position, Joshua Fokker unit on the taxiway. Qantas 687.
Right, so he's going to go onto the taxi now, so we can start to move off.
Qantas 687. Hold position, Joshua Fokker unit on the taxiway.
Why does he keep going on about this bloody... Look at this.
Roger, Qantas 687.
Dude, leave the dude alone. I mean... he's going nuts, isn't he, guys? think this he's expecting me to go through him. I really do. I really think he's expecting me to go through him. There we go. He's saying he's asking him to get hold. Oh, dude, get a grip. There is no Qantas plane there. That's the one he's talking to right there. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Leave him alone, mate. Leave him alone. Right, he's just coming off. So, is there anybody else inbound? There's another one coming. Oh my life. We've got. Is he going to be going on now? You know what? I'm tuning into Tower. Oh, he's doing me head in. I think this dude is waiting for him. 5 miles out. That's what's happening. So he's got to wait for him. This is a very busy airport, this is. I mean, this is mega busy. There's a lot of planes around here. Airbus coming in. Welcome to Melbourne, everybody. We flew from Sydney, Australia to Melbourne yesterday, and now we're going from Melbourne to Tasmania today. There we are. We're just waiting now for waiting for this dude. Where is he? Coming in. There he is. This dude here, he's coming in. There he is. There's the old boy coming in for landing. The old Airbus. Bring it in. Look, it looks like he's got a mohawk. He's a bad boy, that one. He's got a massive mohawk. He's coming in. Come on, bring it in, boy. Can you see the pilots from here? Do you reckon we could see the pilots? No. A lot of there's a lot of busy stuff here. It's a very busy runway here. Oh, hello. He's gone. Where's he gone? That's it off. No. Oh my gosh. He's taken off, that dude has. While we've been sitting here gawping. You know what? I've got to. This happens all the bloody time. Right, we're gonna have to request. Look at him. Here he comes. He's coming in. Look at that boy. Oh yeah. Spread that butter. Butter that. Butter that. Ooh. Nice. Right. So it's gonna now ask us if we want to take off any second now. It'll say request takeoff clearance. And that's what we got to get. As soon as we get close to this line here. Hey, easy, Tiger. Too much. Right, so hang on a second. Is this even our runway? Because why do the arrows go off into the beyond the runway? Is this runway 9? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Why? Come on, what's going on? Have I got to go a bit beyond? There we go. Request takeoff. Ah, what? I put the bloody wrong one. I hit the haters.
There we go.
Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, ready for IFR departure, runway 9er.
Clear for takeoff, boy. That's what we want. Boom.
Thank you very much.
Right, here we go.
Runway 9er, Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we're going too fast here. Oh, dear. A bit excited there. Right, so, here we go. We are on the runway, that is exactly right. We better hurry up because I'm sure there's a plane coming in to land. So,
Let's just pause it here.
put the brakes on, rev these engines a bit. Right, so landing lights on, check. Seatbelt signs on, check. Landing gear down, flap set, trim set. Runway heading, ready for autopilot. Visual speed test. Rev them engines up. Hit the brakes. Let's take off. Here we go. We're going. We're going for it, guys. No turning back now. I hope you got life insurance. Here we go. We are, I can't see my speed down there. It seems to have disappeared, but we're at 140. We're at rotate speed. We're rotating. Rotate. Oh gosh, that was a bit of a slippy up. Working right. Positive rate of climb. We can bring the gear up. Oh, that's. I'm just gonna whack on the autopilot now, just to take the load off my feet. So autopilot is now engaged. We are now climbing. We can be handed off, and we can bring our flaps up. And we have to manage. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on. Whoa! What's going on with the old autopilot? I haven't got the headings. The heading. That's not engaged. There we go. What's going on? Why are we going down? We should be going up. 2,000 feet.
There we go, that's better.
Tune into departure. Unbelievable, eh? I forgot to hit the heading bug. It's for the autopilot, so it didn't know where we should be going. I don't know why it just went down though. Right, we're going a bit fast here. So we need to get up to 9,000 feet. So as soon as that hits 9,000, we stop the. There we go. Contact. 3,000 feet. Now that should level us off. As soon as. Oh, here we go. Turn right. 180. Yep, roger. Now that should go to 180 when I click it. Right, tune into Melbourne approach. Melbourne, why would it be tuning into Melbourne approach? Just contact Melbourne approach. Weird. So the good thing about this plane here is this plane is gonna, as soon as we get to 9,000 feet here, it's gonna automatically just stop and level us off. We're gonna climb 2,000 feet each time. We're going about 200. That's the max we want to go, so we're okay there. Our flaps are up. Everything is set for what we need it to be. But I might reduce that to because we are going if that speed was to drop, then I would decrease my angle of attack. So it gives us more speed, basically. We're actually going a bit fast, to be fair, so I could even put my angle up a bit higher, but I don't want to overwork these engines. What does it look like from the outside? There you go. Boom. Welcome to Melbourne. Look at a lot of traffic there. That's what it's for one of the passengers, and that's what it looks like. That's what it. If you're looking outside, that's what it'll look like. A lot of detail there, guys. Right, so now we're leveling off. We're now leveling off to 9,000, so... Honestly, I can't. Whoa, we're over speed. We're over speed. I wasn't keeping an eye on my power settings there. I've got to turn that down. That's my fault. We're going way too fast then. So that one needs to be about 225. Contact the approach again. But this is approach. Why are we going to contact approach?
It's at Melbourne Centre.
I don't know why. They're just bouncing me between people here. I really need to go higher. My flight plan is for 270. Should really. Put that to 1800. I'll put that to 1800. Rev up the engines. We're doing the 20,000 feet now, guys. So again, I set the. Oh gosh, man, they hand me off again. So much traffic here. Right, so I set the flight director here to say, you know, climb me to 20,000 feet and do it at a rate of 1,800 feet per minute, and the plane's computer automatically does that. The only thing I've got to do is watch the speed, watch the airspeed, and adjust the throttles accordingly. So if we're going too fast, I need to retard the throttles. If I go too slow, boost them up. That's going to go to 100%, I believe. You know, I should be at 100% now, actually, shouldn't it? During the takeoff. That should have been set to 100. And then we retard them back when we're cruising, because then you get maximum performance. Now there is, hang on a second here. One of these here, I recently learned all about this, and this is our approach. And if we have to go around, we quickly press that. So we're in a climb actually, so that needs to do that, and that will pre-configure the engines for a climb. So when you're in a climb, you click that, and the airplane's computer configures your engines for optimal climb. speed and performance, and then that one is I don't know actually, on the ground I guess. This one's at cruise heights, but TO takeoff. Oh, takeoff, yeah. But so we passed that. So it's optimized for takeoff. Gorgeous out there. So we got the sea out here. Tasmania is, I guess, off to the horizon, and this is Australia. You're alright, mate. You're back, are you? We're just climbing up to 20,000 feet. I've gotten the grips of this plane a lot better and a lot more than I did the Fokker 27 at this point. Carenado haven't really given me much in terms of utilizing the systems, but you kind of just pick it up, I guess. It's pretty easy. And performance-wise, I think these take a little bit of a hit on the performance of the computer. I mean, my computer at the moment, what's it performing at? 4.6 gig. So it's working hard. So 15,000 feet. So as soon as we hit 20,000, the plane will automatically level us off. I mean, this plane is more for a management than a flying thing. I can manage everything here rather than flying it. What's our flight plan? So we're estimated to arrive at 13:55, and the time right now is 12:37. So surely we can, our arrival now, we can sort of sort out here. Arrive at none. Our approach, I don't know what our approach will be. We'll do that when we know it. Captain, the fuel, that's so weird. Fuel on board. 29,000. See, I thought that was our fuel. Oh, it's in kilograms. I don't think that matches up to what the flight management computer says here. 2903. Is that going to be enough fuel? Cargo. I don't think I've set this. Zero fuel weight. 29,000. How does that compute, do you think? Testing out new environment force. Environment force, mate. Beautiful. Love it. Right, zero fuel weight, 29,960. Does that actually compute with what we've got here? No, it says 26,000 there. Our gross weight is 32,842, but that was correct actually, because that is going down because our fuel is going down, so we're getting lighter. 3,500. Let's see if that computes with what we got here. 3,500 pounds. Possibly, yeah. 3,500 pounds. Yeah, that's correct. That's 26. No cargo, it says, but we have got cargo. That's a bit weird. You can't change these numbers either. So that's the fuel. Tune, data, message doesn't work at all. Takeoff. Why? Takeoff wasn't put in. I mean, this is a basic FMC. This is very basic. I know this isn't like a full correct tell wind 11 degrees, temperature +4. Used engines used 224 pounds of fuel. So in total we've used 440 Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Right, check. Whoa, what happened? Oh, she was just telling us. I've done it again, haven't I? Because... Oh, I'll tell you in a second. Let me just set this up.
Contact Melbourne departure on 132.0. 132.0436. Melbourne Center 2053 is climbing through 10,000.
So we're at cruise now.
2053 Melbourne Center.
Seatbelt signs can come off. Ladies and gentlemen, you're free to move about. Landing lights can come off. To move about all the goodness of the plane. Go check it out. It's a beautiful plane. We're very proud of it. So what I did basically then was, as you go higher, right, the barometric pressure, doesn't it, changes, you know, and so you have to allow the for the change here, right, with this little figure here, 2992. So by changing that, it allows for that difference of pressure outside, because all these instruments are run on pressure, and if the pressure is off, it's giving you false readings, like it did. It gave me it thought I was lower than I actually was. So I put 20,000 in the computer. It took me up to 20,000, but actually it wasn't 20,000. It was well under. And yeah. My sound sometimes sounds strange. Oh, the metallic. I know what it is, mate. I know what it is. Hang on. Let me just unplug and replug. I did this yesterday, when I did this. There we go. Now it should be okay now. You never know if it's okay in the comments. Because it did this yesterday. It was all metallic at the very beginning, and then it went fine once I just unplugged and replugged it up. Just let me know what it's like, please. Service at 20,000 feet. I know. So there we go. So enjoy the view for a bit. I mean, it's just a beautiful ocean, really. That's all it is. It's just the ocean. And that one, you don't really see much. So there we go. Beautiful Virgin Australia, leaving Australia, quite literally. There it is. Australia behind. Going. Oh, hello. There's a few scattered islands here. Don't know what that is. But yeah, Virgin Australia. Come and join the fun at Virgin Australia. At Virgin Australia, you are our priority. Coming in behind.
Melbourne Center, Cyber Victor Hotel, India, Delta Victor, is climbing through 9,500, 10,000. Cyber Victor Hotel, India, Delta Victor, Melbourne Center, Roger. Altimeter 3041.
Let's get some screenshots. There we go. Right. So, that's pretty much all we can do for now. We're just waiting for, I mean, I don't know if there's anything here that we need to be aware of, but we're pretty much now just waiting. Whoa, we're going a bit fast actually. We'll retard these engines. Bring these down. These power levers come down now. That should now come down a bit to there we go, that's it, we want that about there, that's about right there. Don't want to go any lower than that. Airspeed, that's good. Oh, we've got 2 backup, isn't it? Start the clock. I don't think I started that clock, you know. So yeah. Fuel flow. We can change the fuel flow. Well, I mean, I can't because it won't work here, but we can trim off the fuel flow, I think. Where's the fuel tanks? Which one's the fuel tanks? Fuel total. 1,000 kilograms, is that right? Just over 1,000 kilograms. Got 2,692. That must be pounds. Hopefully that's enough to get us where we're going. Let's bring up Project Fly, see where we are. We've probably got, it says 38 minutes until we land, so I reckon that's it, isn't it? 38 minutes, guys. What shall we do? So let's have a look at our, it says here, before, after takeoff, before approach check. So landing data briefing, perform approach briefing, review approach missed approach procedure. Do you know what? I need to get the information up about from the, I go to Sky Vector, and I'll just type in the airport, and we can get at the chart for the airport, and we'll know a bit more information about it. So it's YMLT. There it is, YMLT. Bring up the airport information. So we've got 6 runways, 18, 36, 14, 32, left and right. So really they got 3 runways. Nearby airports there in case we have to divert. The tower is 11870. I wonder if that's already been tuned. No. Well, I mean, we could tune that if we really wanted to. And the, let's see here, frequency.
2053, climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
I mean, we got no. How long till it says here? So that's where we are, and then our top of descent is there. we've got really nothing until coming up until then, you know. Just ocean, isn't it? Ocean as far as the eye can see. We're crossing the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, it's not now where you want to mess up, you know, when there's just ocean below you. You don't want to mess up now, do you? Let's have a good look at this plane here. Let's have a look at it. I mean, it's pretty detailed, isn't it? It's pretty sweet. Look at that. You're right up to it. Ooh. Some good detail in here. Oh no, look at that. Let's go inside the plane then. We're in the cabin now. Ah, I get cut by the engines. A bit of turbulence there. Big plane. Nice details. Right, so looking at the runway coming up that we got, our runway heading is Roger that, contacting Melbourne Centre 122.6. Melbourne Centre, this is Fokker Foxtrot November. Foxtrot November October with you, flight level 200. So, looking at the airport information, we've got a few runways we can head for. The one that I think it might be, because if winds are going the way I thought they were going, we're coming in off this radial. Is it? Oh, hang on, are we looking at it? Yeah, we're coming off that path. So most likely going to be runway, what is it, 14 left or right. The winds are heading west to east. Aye. How's everybody doing in the back? You all enjoying the flights to Tasmania? Everybody gets a window seat, you know? That's how good it is. So, who's with us? Put your name in the message bar there, the chat. Let me know who's there, who's watching. Right, there we go. So, just to let you know, guys, future flights will be. Let me bring us back to a different viewpoint here. Booked from where we're landing, which is here, Launceston, and we're going to go to Alice Springs. But before we go to the Alice Springs one, we have to stop off because our plane that we're currently flying won't get us to Alice Springs Airport. I think it's Alice Springs. So we've got to go to YPLC, then we can go on. Now these two are going to be longer flights. You know, these flights are pretty quick, pretty short, like an hour. And then, you know, I mean, we've got left on this flight 22 minutes. You know, we're almost there. So pretty quick and easy. But these two flights here, a lot longer. So basically what we're going to do, let's have a look at the radar, see who's flying around. There we are, but there's a few flyers, a few going to the airport we went from, flying to and fro. No one's going to Tanzania, Tasmania though. Oh, look at that, somebody's going through there. A lot of people today. Let's see if any. Oh, hello. Who's this? Who we've got? Friend of mine is flying. Who is it? Captain Maui. Yeah, he's flying from KLAS to Geneva. Pretty cool. Who else we got? Anybody else that we know of? Nope. If you use Project Fly, send me a friend request and I'll accept it gladly. We are down here, just going pretty much in a straight route, really. That's us, Virgin Australia. 20 minutes left of our journey. We are, didn't tell you sort of how much I've flown this. You have to go to the fleet. And away from airbase, we've done 3 hours so far in this. That's what it is done. It's had rough landings, as you can see, but yeah, this is its second flight. That was the first one it did, from Sydney to Melbourne, and now it's going to be going down to there. So yeah, but yeah, them two flights are going to be longer. So them two flights that we do, we're gonna have to do something to entertain ourselves, because looking at the beautiful plane just won't be enough, you know. So let's see, where's our top of descent coming? Actually, top of descent is coming up, so I would say probably in about 5 minutes. Oh, hello. Right, roger on that one.
Turn right, heading 180.
180.
Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Contact Melbourne Center, flight 120.7. Going to 120.7. Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Retard them engines so we can descend a bit. Tune into Melbourne Center, contacts. That's what happens when you bloody mess around with it. Whoa, hang on, whoa, it hasn't, it should have, why are we descending? It should have wrecked it, whoa, dude! What the hell? Yeah, roger that, dude. Oh my gosh. It's alright, dude. We're not going to be overspeed for that long. I don't know what happened then, guys, but that should have gotten us to 20,000 and then just come back to normal. But for some reason, it just kept on pushing us down. That's so bizarre. 180. We are 180. Of course, heading. But we are heading 180, dude. Aren't we? No, we're not. Why are we not heading 180? Heading. We're going down again. Why are we going down? Oh, here we go. We got glitches in the matrix here. We're supposed to be going up, and yet we're going down for some reason. I don't know why. Autopilot's off, that's why. Why did the autopilot go off? Was it the overspeed? Ah, that is so weird. I guess if you overspeed, your autopilot just kicks off. That can't be right. Or when I hit FMS, it might have knocked off the autopilot, which knocks us off our course. I mean, FMS is this here. FMS. Well, at least we ain't got that beeping sound. Okay. I don't know what happened then. It just suddenly started going down, and it should have leveled me off at 20,000. It should have automatically known to stop then, but this wasn't set up correctly. You've got to be careful. Dangerous things, this. I mean, I pushed one button, I pushed that, and it all went to hell. I hope it's not when I pushed that, is it? No, that's fine. I can push that. But when I pushed, what's that one? Flight director switch. And that's the FMS. And that's my nav1. Which we use GPS, really. Right. Decision. Back on track now we are. We're back on track. Let's see what Project Fly. Let's see how far off we were. Project Fly. The radar. So, look at that. It would have been going down to that, and we would have continued in like that. But we went off like that, and we've got to come back. Seriously, man. Right. So, that's that. I'm going to finish my coffee as a captain. Captain's right. And it's 10:30. So we've got about 15 minutes left of flying. I think we better turn on the seatbelt signs and tell them, you know. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We will be descending in a couple of minutes now to the lovely airport that is Launceston. For those of you who will be deboarding, well, everyone's getting off, but for those of you who will join us on the next leg from Launceston all the way to Port Lincoln, we thank you, and I don't know, I'm just waffling. Sit down, everyone. Sit down. That's what it is. Just tell them to sit down. Sit the down, boy. Right, so we're going to use this time now. In fact, that's us. Turn right. Well, we are heading 180. So I don't know about that one, mate. I don't know. I can't do much about that because we are 180. So descend to 11,000. Hang on.
Turn right, heading 180, descend and maintain 11,000.
11. 11,000. we got to do our descent. I mean, one of these is descent. That's go around, that's takeoff, that's climb. I don't know. 115. Oh, dude, I didn't do the bloody throttles, did I? I didn't configure the throttles here. Right, what is it? 115. Right, we're expecting. Right. So that's doing that. That's doing that. We're going down a bit fast. I mean, to be honest, I got to figure out which is the. I mean, FLX. I don't know what that is. An MCT. That's go around. That's takeoff. So I'm just gonna set for that. I mean, we can't set for that. That's upping our engine power. That is. That's mental. That is. Let's set for cruise. I mean, it's one of these, isn't it? Flight X MCT. I don't know. Right, we need to expect runway. So let's go to our flight plan here. Flight plan menu. Our arrival. Our arrival is runway 32 left. Oh bloody hell! Here we go. All right then. All right, mate. 145. Trying to set up your flight plan here, dude. Right, so that's that. Let me set up my approach here. Come on. Runway. Why can't I put my runway in? Flight plan. Arrival. Approach. There we go. 32. Where is it? ILS runway 32 left. So, what is that? 32. We got about 3 of them here. Oh gosh, which one is it? ILS 32 left. I mean, what is it? Y or Z? I don't know. 2 or 3 in it. Let's go with Y. I don't know. Enter on that. Approach. None. Enter. I guess that's it, guys, isn't it? Menu. Flight plan. There we go. I guess that's our information. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Previous. Previous. Next. Flight summary. I don't know. Alright, let's get back to our instruments because I feel like we're neglecting them. 1100, we're going down to 1100. That should lock us off to 1100. Turn left heading 145. We are 145. That, by pressing that, that should go to 145, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Big glitch in the matrix, isn't it? Right, so we're coming down now. We're all set, really. We need to... these need to go full throttle because we're going to be coming in for landing. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? Just, it's a case of looking at the beautiful views now, isn't it? Right, so... we can push this up a bit more now. I want to keep it around 180. That's what I want to keep it at. got some beautiful views here. Right, so we're all set up really. We're on the right one there, heading, approach. We're coming into 32 left. So what runway did I say? Did I think we were coming in at? I thought we were coming in at 1-4, I think, which third same difference. Oh, we've done it again, haven't we? We've done it again. The barometric pressure, it's killed us again. Why are we going up again? No, we're not. We're at the right. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're coming in. So runways 32 left. Localizer ILS 109.50 is what the thingy should be set up, but it ain't, so whatever. Bearing 32733 if we wanted to lock onto it. 32733. What else I got? I was saying that this doesn't have a thingy, does it? Right, guys, here we go. We're just waiting because speed's a bit low here. Bring that speed up a bit. I mean, I don't know what these two do. I need to find out, because one of these will be our approach. I mean, I'm on cruise, but that's takeoff, and that's climb. That's set for power mode. That is, isn't it? This is set. I mean, one of these is set for the correct. There we go. That's putting us on now, isn't it? So if I put this in FMS mode, it shouldn't actually deviate from anything. Let's do a little test here. We'll put this in FMS, and if it moves, and I'm gonna have to quickly change everything back again, but yeah, it moves. Right, okay. Heading back on. Altitude back on. $1100 heading. 145. We're still turning. Why is it still turning us? It's still banking us. We're in a turn here. Our course and our heading is 145. I've put us back. Oh, that's why. I don't know. Altitude is 3,000 when we get down to it. Whenever it'll be. What are we waiting for? Should we have... No, he's still got us at 11,000. I feel like I'm going to overshoot the runway here. We're cooling our heels, dude. It's getting a bit cloudy here.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. Embraer, India, Romeo, Golf.
How much fuel we got left? Enough.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Descend and maintain 5,500.
Descend and maintain 5,500. Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
$5,000 descending.
Embraer, India, Romeo, Golf. Climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight level 270. Embraer, India, Romeo, Golf. Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Please expedite your descent to 5,500.
Yeah, we are, dude. We are going down. We're actually descending at like 1,800 feet a minute, mate. You want to chill out, like. Right. Did he say turn as well? No, just descend and main to 5,500. Oh dear, 5,500. Right, we're going to put that back up then. 5,500. And you got to remember about this barometric pressure. I got to reset it. Otherwise, dude, we're going way too fast here. We need to slow down, like. Whoa! No, they should be in the locked out position. They should be up. I don't know why I'm turning them down. That's going nuts though, that is. That's got to stop. That's got to... There we go. That'll do. I mean, it's because we're on the engine thingy for cruise. I mean, this needs to change. What's that? I don't know. But we need. There's no. We can't. These three are for going up. We need the one that goes down. I mean, we're set for cruise, really. I mean, I can't slow it. There's no other way to slow us down. There's no speed brake. You know. Let's see where we are. Where's the arc? You can't do the arc. We're going too fast here. I suppose I could. Oh, that's wow. Maybe. Oh right, I see. That's why. Oh, okay. Right, now we put the power up a bit. Otherwise we're going to stall. Right. I think we've now passed our... Are we actually on track here? This is where we're landing here, so I guess we're lining up for our runway. I guess we're in the middle of lining up for the runway. I mean, we are above the clouds now. We barely see outside. Oop. I do love the detailing. Look at that detailing on that dash. That looks ace. We're at the edge of fogginess here. Right, so we're just waiting now. We're just waiting for them to take us. That's where we're up to in our flight plan. I mean, I don't know. I read this. I don't know if this actually helped anything. I mean, I'm not flying by FMS, so I don't know if that made a difference at all, to be fair. Maybe. I'll tell you what. We'll do the next flight, right? The next one we do, we're going to do by the FMS. We're going to set it up, and we're going to fly by that. I mean, it doesn't really... We're heading for this mountain here. Is that not a concern or anything, guys? Look at that. Have we not got to be... I mean, the airport is back this way now. It's somewhere over here. But is he not going to turn us to... Otherwise, we're going to hit this mountain here. Right, we've put on the seatbelt signs. That's sorted. We don't need any de-icing or anything. What's all this here? Anti-collision lights. They don't even come on, they don't. I don't know, why don't they come on? No smoking sign should be on. I didn't even turn the no smoking sign on, guys. People have been fagging it. Look at that. Here we go.
Turn left heading 075.
075. And we are going to runway 320, so we can put that.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, turn left, heading 045. Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, turn left, heading 045, descend and maintain 3,400.
Turn left heading 045, descend and maintain 3,400.
3,400 now. Okay. 045. Descend and maintain. 340, right, okay. I should have done that first, actually.
Foxtrot, November, Oscar, please expedite your descent to 3,400.
Well, we should be. We should be going down. We are. We're going down. Okay. 340. Check. Right, so now we need to check. We are, dude. Just calm down. Do you know what? I'm going to put that down to 1,800 because I think maybe he's thinking, well, we'll put it down to 1,000, but I think he's thinking we should be doing it faster. According to our flight plan, we said 1,800. So maybe we should just do it to 1,800 because that's what he's expecting. I mean, don't want to be descending that fast, to be honest. Like, 1,800 is a bit extreme, really. But I think that's what he's expecting. Well, we won't be descending that fast now.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, York, 19 miles south, turn left, heading 340, descend and maintain 3,000, cleared ILS, runway 32, left approach, maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer, contact Mounting Tower on 118.7.
Turn left heading 340, descend and maintain 3,000, cleared ILS, runway 32, left approach, maintain 3,000 until established, tower on 118.7, Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Burning left 340. Burning left 340. So 340, 32 left. We're maintaining 3,000 feet, which we're at now. And then we contact the tower when we should be. So tune into Lowney Tower, contact them.
Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, 18 miles southeast, inbound ILS, runway 32,
Two left.
Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot,
Make straight in.
Mounting Tower, make straight in, runway 32.
Why am I going down?
Altimeter 30.
Why am I going down? Should have been. Still going down.
Fly straight, runway 32, left, Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Where's the airport?
Tower, Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Taxi light.
Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Airport is 10 o'clock, 15 miles.
10 o'clock. Is that it there? 10 o'clock. 15 miles out. Right, we need to maintain 3,000 feet.
14
Slow down with the flaps. Mate, there's fog right here. I mean, I can't see anything. You know, that can take us down to 2,500 feet. Why are we still descending? I don't get it. My barometric pressure is fine. Why are we still... I've put 2,500 and we're still descending. What? That should have gotten me to that. Dude, I can't see anything, mate. Oh, I can't see shit in this. Really can't see anything in this pea soup. Right, we're gonna have to make a turn, I think. I can't see anything.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, cleared to land, runway 32, left.
Cleared to land, runway 32, left. Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar. On tower, Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Right, this is where we make our turn.
5 miles.
On tower, Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar. Airport is 9 o'clock.
Right, we're gonna have to do the old take off the autopilot now. So we're gonna take off the autopilot and we're gonna take control of the plane. I have control. We're gonna take this sucker down. Another stage of flaps. I don't know where the hell anything is. 9 o'clock. They said the It was, so we're going to do a turn. We're going to take it down to 1800. Is that the... That's not the runway, is it? Is that the runway? That's the runway. Mate, we missed it. Alright, we're just going to have to do a quick go around here. So we'll go up. And we'll fly around. Because we should have turned in. As soon as he said 9 o'clock, we should have turned in, but we just kind of missed it. So we're not going to do a missed approach because they're going to take us back up miles away. We're going to do an Adam special landing here. You're right, Dev Octopus, mate. How's it going? We're about to come in for a landing. I kind of podged the... Just learning the FMC here and kind of podged it a little bit. That's the runway we're landing on. We should be attacking it from the other direction though, as you can see here. So I'm just going to do a quickie go around. I'm not going to announce the missed approach though. Highly illegal. We're just going to quickly go around ourselves. So let's do a little turn here. Keep at 2000 or above. Do a slight turn here. So basically we took off from Melbourne, Australia. We're landing in Tasmania. It looks beautiful outside, it really does. Look at that. Oh, that beautiful. So realistic. I love what they've done. We need to do a turn to follow the runway out. And another one. So the runway should be over there. And we are now turning on our other leg. Whoa, we're going down a bit. There we go. So this is basically, you're not going to give us much leeway to so our runway should be out there somewhere. Basically, we've got to do 2 more turns. So I've got to clear the runway. I've got to have enough to clear the runway. So we don't want to be climbing. I think that might do it, to be honest. I don't know how far out I'll need to go, but we'll go some more. We want to give ourselves enough space. So literally, as I do a turn here, and then another. Right, so let's do a turn now. I know I'm not leaving myself much room here, but take it down to 2000 a little bit. We should be able to start seeing something come into view. It's just there's so much cloud, like cloudy smog. Like that's all that is really concerning me here, is that all this, you know. Right. Now it's literally gonna have to be turning in again very quickly to get that runway. In fact, we could do ourselves a favor by full arcing that. There we go. Right, so we just quickly, we might as well just turn in again because I have a feeling the runway is literally upon us. Like, so we're gonna come in. We're coming down, so that's good. We need to slow down though. We're coming in a bit fast. Runway should be coming into view soon, which is good because bring the throttles down a little bit. Right. Runway should be coming into view any moment now, really. Should be able to see. There it is. You can see it there. Let's slow this sucker right down. Why is my autopilot engaged? It's not. Okay, I thought it was. Right, let's slow this sucker right down here because I'm line up here. Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. More speed. Right, coming in for landing. Landing lights are on. Taxi lights on. Taxi lights won't go on. I don't know why. Bloody bastards. Right. Landing gear down, check. We are too high, love, I know. But we're also too slow. Come on, get down. Why is it? It's forcing me up here. Let me switch that off because I don't know if that's having an adverse effect here. There we go. That's locked it up. Here we go. We're coming in now. Long landing, mate. Long landing. That's all I can say. God, we're gonna really. This is gonna be a right skin. Hopefully we'll stop before the end of the runway. That's all I can say. We're coming in fast. Full flaps. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a harsh one. This landing's gonna be a bit of a toughie unless I get it down. Oh, we're floating it. We're floating it. And we're down. Right, taxi lights on. That landing was a bit... Yep, roger on that one. You're not a reader of chat, I guess. I am when I'm not landing, mate. I do, yeah, I do. I should have got off that one.
Fokker, Victor, Hotel, Foxtrot, November, Oscar, taxi to gate 3 using taxiway Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to gate 3, taxiway Charlie Alpha. Fokker, Foxtrot, November, Oscar.
Here we go. Let's taxi off here. I don't know, where am I supposed to be going? Down there. So here we are in Lanston. Lovely little town here. Lovely little airport as well. Right. That landing was, I feel, a lot better than our previous efforts. Lovely Australian things here. Right, here we go. So we're going to be coming into the parking here. I need to sort of figure out how we get all the other stuff done, because I really don't know what the shift 1 or shift 2 or I think it's F. It might be F1. I don't know. Here we are. In we are. And stop. Full stop. Brakes. Right, so we can retard these engine throttles now. Shut them off. They should have been shut down anyway. Shut them off. Which means seatbelt sign can come off. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your custom. Thank you for the dodgiest airline in the world. And yeah, we hope you fly again with us. We really do. So I don't think GSX is gonna take off anything here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think GSX loaded for some reason. And this stuff, I thought this is. Why is it CRJ 700? Why does it say that? Let's do a check it out, please. I had call outs for. This is actually for any plane. I've got this for any link to current model. Open. Ah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't actually have a lot of planes here, does it? And there's nothing close to what we are. That's sad. That is sad. I mean, I suppose that's their closest thing, yeah. Measurements of feet. I don't know why it doesn't call out coming down to the, you know. Weird. So here we are. That's it. Now we've got to figure out how we get this ground power off from that. No. No. Control shift. On now. No. I don't know how we get certain things. Oh, hang on. Clicking on that. Hey. Oh. Click on it. Okay, so that's that. How do I get the baggage in that, though? Nope. Doesn't open any of that up. Clicking on that to do anything. Did I? So yeah, here we are. Launceston, lovely airport. Got a couple of airlines here already. The sun is beautiful. It was a bit hazy then coming in, but it's all right now. I don't know how do you get baggage in that? Control, I don't know. The poor passengers have a long walk to terminal. Mate, that's what they gave me, mate. That's exactly what they gave me. You know, I parked where they, you know, I would have parked a little bit. Yeah, I mean the terminal's only here. Look, it's only there. Ain't that far, mate. It's like literally right outside. In fact, it's fine. So there we go. Another flight done. Let's go check out our landing rate. So we've completed the flight now. Progress, complete flight. Let's see how we did. So we took off fine, you know, circled out, turned the autopilot from, you know, navigating us to the FMC, which had a different route, and then it took us off somewhere else, but we got it back. And then came down to land, and look at that, a nice little spiral. So basically, we landed on the runway here, I guess. Is that the runway? It says we're there, but should we really there? I think the runway. We're parked here, actually. So this is the runway here, yeah. That's the runway. So when we came in originally, this is where we should have landed. No, hang on. When we first came in here, I should have turned it to there to come in for my landing, yeah? But I didn't. I overflew it and I had to circle back round to land. So here, they said, like, go, you're 9 o'clock, your airport's on the 9 o'clock. I should have turned left, and then I could have turned right for my final, but I didn't. So, but anyway, a landing rate minus 232. I thought that landing was pretty smooth, to be fair. I really did. I thought it was good. I mean, we did, you know, we had 4,000 kilograms of fuel. We only used 3,300. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's a win. It's a win. I really feel that that was a good one. 232. I got to get better at that, but there we go. So the next flight will be tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I haven't got time to do one now. So the next flight will be tomorrow, where we're going to be taking off from here, this flight here, and we're going to Port Lincoln, and yeah, basically. Should be somebody coming in. Can't see him. I love this airport here that Orbex have done. It is a really nice one. I think this Lanston is part of their freeware pack. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that. But it is beautiful. It's got ground textures that are like realistic, you know. I love that wherever possible. And it, you know, it blends in well with the scenery. Look at that, it looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and there we are, sat at the tarmac there. So yeah, well, thanks everybody for joining me. I do enjoy doing these flights, and I love Australia. I think it's a beautiful country, and my idea, I'm going to tell you my idea for what I want to do. Let me bring up my map here. I've got a map full of Orbex stuff here. So this is all their airports, freeware and payware combined. So basically, we're down here in, yeah, it is a freeware airport, this Launceston. I think freeware is the red. Yep, freeware is the red. So this is a freeware. Everybody has this in the global airport. So that's where we are now. And we're going to take off from there, and we're going to fly to Port Lincoln, which is also freeware. We're going to fly to here. So that's a long, that's going to take a good couple of hours, because it's definitely at least twice as long as that journey, and that journey, that short hop across the ocean, took about an hour and 20 minutes. So that's going to take a good 2 to 3 hours, and then from there, not on the same day but the day after, we're going to go to here, Alice Springs, which is a payware airport, one that I have gotten, and yeah, we're going to fly across the country of Australia, but we're not going to do it at 20,000 feet. We're going to do it at 18,000, which is the lowest that we can fly at, to be honest. Because I do want to see the landscape below. I don't want clouds in the way and stuff like that. Hopefully it's not going to be that kind of mission. It'll be a good one. And then from there we'll hop somewhere else, and we'll just basically hop around Australia, to be honest. And, you know, in this plane, that's going to be our Australian route. Now, I have got other planes that are good for Australia. So if we go to my fleet here, and I've got a few more Australian planes that I can fly. I don't know how to fly these just yet. I haven't learned them, but I have got them. There is one. Where is it? Which is very similar to this plane, which is why I'll be able to handle it. And it's an Australian. Where is it? Here it is. So that one, the AC50, we'll fly that around as well. It's very similar to this one, so I can fly that no problem. I don't know what it's like inside, or we'll soon find out. But that one, its base airport is YBCV, which is, where's what? YBCV is Charleville Airport. So that's where that one sits, and we can fly that round. But this plane here, we can fly below 18,000 feet, see some of the Australia, and yeah, basically be really nice. So there we go. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna say sayonara now. Right, thanks for watching everyone. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.